Hello, and welcome to Ohio Hobbies. It's that time again. It's time for another nickel box hunt. Picked this one up at Consumers National. I opened it up just to make sure it's circulated, and it is. That wasn't a problem at all. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm really hoping to come across something unique again. So far I've seen the Bahama coin, I've seen the Ireland coin, still no Buffalo, still no V-nickels. The oldest I've got, I think, is a 39 if I remember correctly. So I don't know. Let's dig in. Let's see what we find. Hopefully you come along for the ride. And so very first roll, and we're going to start off with a 1950s nickel, a 1954 out of Denver. That's one way to get started. First roll, first 50s nickel. Let's keep going. All right, roll number 5 is going to give us our very first Canadian of the box. It is a 1994. There we are. Now, this other one's kind of unique. I'm not sure why, but it's got either a 9 or a 6 sticker on it. And wait, that's not even it. They also asked why. It's got a Y on the back. No clue why, but it was just something unique. So I set it off to the side for the moment. We'll keep going. All right, very next roll. Roll number 6, and we got a 1959 out of Denver. That gives us our second 50s of the box. We'll take it. All right, roll number 7, and it's going to produce our first 40s nickel. 1941. In fairly good shape there. And the back's pretty worn, but it's out of Denver. 1941. First 40s of the box. We'll take it. All right, roll number 8 is going to bless us with another 50s nickel. A 1952. Is that San Francisco? That is. So we got a 1952 out of San Fran. We'll take it. Add it to the collection. Hey, I got curious about the 1952S that we just found. And look at that. I do not have it in my book. So it won't be in the recap because guess what? It's going to go ahead and go in the book right now. There it is. Only 20 million printed. And I got one of them. All right. Well, just wanted to show you that little tidbit. We're going to get back to the search. All right. Well, roll number 10. It laid it out. If this is any indication of what this box is going to do, I'm going to be one very, very happy individual. We're going to start off with the Canadian, our second of the box. This one's a 1983. So we'll put it on there. Then we're going to go to this one next. 40s nickel, 1946. Out of Denver. All right, roll number 14 is going to give us a 1959 out of Philly. We're going to add it to the collection right there. All right, so next out of this box is another 1940s. 1948 out of Philly. So we're going to go ahead and add it. Let's move the 40s down here. 1948. And then the highlight, 10 rolls in. And we have a 1945 silver war nickel out of Philly. There we have it. The second silver I've ever found in my lifetime. Just, may happen to be that I just started doing this, but Second silver ever. 1945. I'm impressed. We're gonna add it to the collection right there. Roll 15 is gonna produce a 1958 out of Denver. All right, we're gonna add it right there, right beside the 2 from 59, and we're gonna keep searching. Oh my goodness, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, come on. We're 23 rolls in. We're not even halfway. And we've got my second ever Buffalo nickel. I mean, come on. This is insane. Look at that. We're gonna put it under the scope here shortly, I think, and see if we can't pull a date. But my goodness. Oh, and it looks like there's even a mint mark on this one. Oh boy. All right, hang on. Let's get this. Let's go for the mint mark side here. Well, it's hard to see. I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering on it. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull a date, but let me inspect it a little bit more. Either way, 2 in the same box. I'm super excited. And that box sitting back there is a sister box of this one. Okay, roll 26 is going to give us another 1938 out of Philly. That's our second 38 out of Philly. And it also gave us a 1951 out of Denver. So we'll add that right there to the collection. And I tried and I could not pull a date off that other Buffalo, but we'll look at that later. All right, roll number 37 is going to have us 2 more finds again. We have a 1957 out of Denver, which goes right there. And we also have a 1959 out of Philly, which happens to go right there. All right, we're gonna keep on going. All right, roll number 40 is gonna give us another 40s nickel, another 1941. This time, out of Philly, no mint mark. And we're gonna add it to the stack of 41s. We're gonna keep on going, 10 more rolls. We got another Canadian. This one's 1987. So we'll add it right up here. And we have a 1939. No mint mark, so it's out of Philadelphia. And we have a 1941 out of Philadelphia. And that's a third 41. Right there. All right, we'll keep going. Roll 45 brought us 1 find, a 1955 out of Denver. I did check it for the D over S, and I don't see any signs of it. So we're gonna add it right here to the collection, and we've got 5 more rolls to hunt. All right, roll 12 is gonna produce back-to-backs. The first one I seen was this one here. It is a 1940. I don't see a mint mark on it, even though there's some damage right there. So 1940 out of Philly. We'll add that. And then we also had this 1941 out of Philly. We'll add it to the finds and keep on going. My goodness, this box. Can you see it right there? Can you see it? I just noticed it. I went to pick it up to look at it, and I just noticed it. We have my first ever Buffalo find Right there it is. I don't see a mint mark on it. Oh, and it don't look like we're gonna get a date off of it. But that is the first ever Buffalo nickel. Might put it under the scope, see if I can pull any kind of a date. It looks like it could be a candidate for Nicodate, which I don't have any right now. Because I didn't have any Buffaloes. I didn't see a reason to get it. But now, first ever Buffalo. Like I said, it's definitely worn, but I'm not going to be upset at all. Man, first ever. All right, I'll stop drooling, and I'm going to keep searching. Roll number 18 is going to give us two finds. The first one is this 1955 in pretty good shape out of Denver. And then this happened to be the ender, and that is a 1938 out of Philly. Unfortunately, if this was out of Denver or San Francisco, it would have been a key date. But still, 1938. This box just keeps throwing them out. Okay, so this is roll 12. I just opened it up. Let's see if we can get it. I have no idea what's going on there. I'm assuming it's a piece of scrap of some kind. I really don't know. But we're gonna see what it is. I can't believe that is actually a coin. Wow. You can just barely make out on the back that it is, or was, a nickel at some point. I don't know what this poor guy's seen in his lifetime, but it definitely killed it. Yes, you can make out the, it looks like it, a face on the front. It just doesn't, it looks more like a penny. Because Lincoln is on the front of that. That was a Lincoln penny. Memorial cent at one point in time. It's now crushed down to this diameter of a nickel. So unfortunately, I just lost on this roll. But hey, it's still a good box. It's interesting to see. We'll keep looking. Okay, I couldn't resist. I had to put it under the microscope. And you're gonna see there, this is a 1923. I did a little bit of research on the 23 just to make sure that the design was gonna be the way it was. Let's go ahead and make this full screen here. I checked on the way the 3 comes across and down, and this spacing here. And there's a little bit right here that shouldn't be there, but this is definitely a 23. So there it is, 1923 Buffalo nickel. All right, I'll let it go now. Get back to the search. Should have kept it on for this same roll, the way it's laying, because right here we are going to have our third Canadian 1999. So we will add it right there with the rest of the Canadians. And we'll keep searching. Give us yet another find. 1954 out of San Francisco. I did check it for the S over D, and I don't see any signs of a D. So it is simply a 1954 out of San Francisco. We'll add it to the collection and keep right on hunting. All right, roll number 34 is going to give us another 40s nickel. This one happens to be a 1947. Looks like it comes into focus. Yeah, it's a 1947 S. All right, we will add that right there to the collection and keep on going. 46 gives us 3 more finds. We have the first one, 1956, out of Denver. We'll add that right there. We have a 1946 out of Philly. Add that right there. And we also have a 1951 out of Denver. We'll add that right there. 4 more rolls. All right, roll 47 gives us one from 1959 out of Denver. We'll add it right here to the collection and keep on going. Roll number 35, and it's going to give us 2 finds. A 1953 out of Denver that's highly damaged. So 1953 goes right there. And we also have a 1947 out of Philly. And that goes right there. We'll add to the collection and keep on going. Roll number 48. And we have a 1939. No mint mark, so it's out of Philadelphia. That's going to be our second one from 39. We'll take it. Number 49 is going to give us yet another 1939 out of Philadelphia. Number 50, and it's going to give us our last find of the box, 1957 out of Denver. So we'll add it and do a wrap up. Of course, we got our 6Y. No clue. Don't have any idea what's going on with that one. These are our S Mint finds. A 69S, a 70S, another 70, 68S, a 70S, and a 70S. We're pretty good with the S Mints, considering there's a few in the 40s and 50s finds. We have our 4 Canadians. We have 4 of the 59s, a 58, 2 57s, a 56, 2 55s, 2 54s, a 53, a 50, 2 51s. We got 140, 4 41s, our 45 silver, 35% war nickel right there. 2 from 46, 2 from 47, a 48, 2 38s, unfortunately no key dates there, and right there's 3 of the 1939s, no key dates there, and I also checked it for any doubling on the Monticello or the 5 cents, and I did not find any. Then of course we had our smashed, unrecognizable almost penny in the nickel finds, and then the 2 master finds of the box. We had our 1923 Buffalo nickel, and then our other one that I am not sure what the date is, but I got some Nicodate on the way, so we'll try giving it a Nicodate and see if we can pull one off, and then I will let you know in a future video. But I also didn't see any mint marks on these. I thought maybe we'd have one, but after further review, did not have any mint marks. So without further ado, if you would, Give me a thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. Hit the bell notification and hit it to all. That way every single time I upload a video, you are notified of it. And you get to watch the greatness happen. Well, not quite so much. But anyway. Also, my email's down below if you want to email me. And below that is my P.O. box if there's anything you want to send me. Let me know. Hit me up. If you got any suggestions, also, you can send them down in the comments. I try to take a look at all of them. Other than that, I can't wait. I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and I'm going to start on the sister box. That one right there. I got 2 penny boxes there. But, you know what? Those are going to have to wait because this one was so much fun that I can't wait to open this one. So, we're going to get started on that one and see what we can find. But for now, thanks for watching and get your hobby on. Just a quick update. It's a 1916.